And hello, this is the community episode number 1, top 5 favorite wrestlers of all time for the Archive Wrestling Podcast. I am your host Mike, and joining me for the community show tonight at 2:45 in the morning Eastern Standard Time is Rory. Say hello.
Hello, what's up?
Alright, for those who don't know, we are looking at the community. That means you guys, your top 5 favorite wrestlers of all time. Any era, male or female. I'm just going to go down the list. I'm going to start off with Dillmaster's list. This is how we're going to do it. We're going to do it from number 5 to number 1.
Okay.
So we don't want to go from 1 to 5 because, well, 5 is their least favorite. Number 1 is their top favorite. For Dillmaster, number 5 is the Ram. The dude from The Wrestler. Number 4 is El Tigre.
I'm pretty sure it's pronounced like that.
Number 3 is the Flea.
Oh, I know these are awful now. It's off that cartoon.
Number 2 is Nacho from the Jack Black movie. And number 1 is Super Beasto.
Alright, I love their list.
I was hoping for a more realistic list. Because when I posted, I was like, I want your realistic lists, your top 5. And he gave me that. I was like, I'm looking for something a little more realistic than fantasy characters.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with the Flea. The Flea was actually a really beast character. I remember watching that show.
I remember when they had Nacho on the SmackDown roster page.
Oh yeah, jeez.
That was
pretty embarrassing.
Yeah. Alright, moving on. Reaper 5, these are all from the Game On. You don't know this site, it's a gaming forum.
Yeah.
This is from the Game On forums that I'm reading off the list. Next is Reaper 55103. His order, well, it's not really an order, it's just a list. The Ultimate Warrior. WCW Sting. The Crow Sting.
Yeah.
La Parka. Stone Cold and Jake the Snake Roberts.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know, that's a good list, but like I never thought I'd see a list that, you know, put Stone Cold under Jake the Snake.
Well, it's not in order. It's just 5 random.
Oh,
5 randoms.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
he doesn't have an order for that.
Okay.
Alright, I'm going to read off 2 more, and then you can read off 1 from the Diva Forum.
Right.
This is Fred361. He has an order going from 5 to 1. Number 5 is CM Punk. Number 4 is The Rock. Number 3 is Kurt Angle. Number 2 is The Undertaker. And number 1 is Steve Austin. How do you feel about his list?
Just pretty interesting, I guess. I don't know how to explain it without sounding rude.
Yeah, we don't want to insult the viewers' lists. And one more before I hand it over to Rory. Mr. Blake from Game On. His number 5 is Shawn Michaels. His number 4 is Sick Nick Mondo. I'm sure you know who he is. He's from CZW.
Okay, now I remember.
Yeah, I can't stand the hardcore promotion crap, but number 3 is Andre the Giant. Number 2 is Eddie Guerrero. And number 1 is Zack Ryder. I kid you not. His number 1 is Zack Ryder.
Woo woo woo.
No. Alright, but you want to read off?
Alright. This was from the Divas Knockout Forum. Hashtag Heel D-Bry. I'm guessing it's NCD.
It's NCD.
Yeah, I was supposed to say, I was reading the thing under them. Their number 5 was a tie between The Rock and Kane. Number 4 was Stone Cold Steve Austin. Number 3 was The Undertaker And he mentions heel or face, you know, the gimmicks. Number 2, Edge, and number 1, Triple H. The next one is the LL Father. 5, Edge. 4, The Miz. 3, Mick Foley from 96 to 99. 2, William Regal. And 1, Kane.
Well, we all know he's a huge Kane mark.
I don't like Kane got me into wrestling, to be honest, so I remember as a little kid, I thought that was amazing.
Alright, is that it for the Divas? Because I know that many people posted.
Yeah, I think that's it, yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go with Usman from Wrestling United. He doesn't have, well, I'm guessing this is his order, but 5 is CM Punk, 4 is Hulk Hogan, 3 is Shawn Michaels, 2 is Steve Austin, 1 is The Rock.
Okay. Well, that's actually a pretty nice list. Like superstars.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have Hogan over CM Punk.
Yeah, that's what I was about to actually say, but I don't know. Whenever you think about it, I guess, and like I don't know, but not popularity wise, because sometimes CM Punk does get some pretty huge pops.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Alright.
Oh well.
The next one is from Captain, this is his screen name, Captain Paul Bullchill.
Okay.
He thinks he's a pirate. Don't ask why. After this, I'm going to start sending you lists and tell you who they're from so you can read them off.
Alright.
Number 5 is Mick Foley. Number 4 is Shawn Michaels. Number 3 is a tie between CM Punk and Daniel Bryan. Number 2 is Macho Man. And number 1 is Hulk Hogan.
Oh.
So
that's pretty interesting. No.
Alright. I'm going to start giving you some lists in the Skype chat.
Alright.
Don't read them off until I tell you. How do you feel about these lists so far?
Pretty good. Some of those, like, were actually pretty surprising to see in there.
You don't,
like,
you don't,
well, go ahead.
you don't have to read off what they say.
Yeah.
Why they picked who they picked. Just
Yeah.
who they picked. Because I don't want to spend too much time on this.
Alright.
Because, yeah, we got a deadline.
Want me to read now or later?
Let me send you 2 more.
Okay. And do we go from top to bottom, or does it matter?
You can go from 5 to 1, if they have an order.
There's an order, it just says names.
You can go to top to order for the ones that don't have orders. Alright, go ahead.
Alright. Let me go back to the thing, okay. This one is from Snoops, and you want me to say the name of the website?
Yes.
Wrestling United.
I'm posting this on the sites that I advertised for.
Alright. Now, one more time again, bottom to top or top to bottom? Sorry.
Top to bottom.
Alright. Top, CM Punk, Chris Benoit, Kurt Angle, Tajiri, Brock Lesnar. This one is, I'm guessing it's pronounced Roro.
Ruro.
Ruro. Okay,
Yeah, I guess that's how you pronounce it.
Yeah, it's hard for me to even say that name with my name, like I'm so used to it. Number 1, Eddie Guerrero. Number 2, Shawn Michaels. Oh snap, I went backwards, oh well. Number 3, The Undertaker. Number 4, CM Punk. Number 5, Bryan Danielson. And for those who don't know, Daniel Bryan. And his honorable mentions, I'm going to mention those: Tajiri and Chris Benoit.
I'm kind of on Tajiri.
Tajiri was actually pretty cool, but I don't know.
He's much cooler in Japan.
Yeah, I've seen some of his Japan stuff. Yeah, he actually has kind of like a, I mean, like, this is kind of weird sounding, but like Japanese guys have a different like type of look to him, and he actually has that Japanese like look to him, and he's actually, I love his gear.
Yeah, I think his last gear had like some kind of promotion on it. He was like promoting something.
Yeah.
I was like, they can do that over in Japan? Alright, we're going back over to the Game On forum. We're going with Shells. His list, there's no order. It's The Undertaker, The Rock, Hulk Hogan, Shawn Michaels, and Steve Austin. I'm kind of getting a vibe here
Yeah.
Of while I'm reading these off, I'm sending you these lists too, by the way.
Alright.
But yeah, I'm getting a vibe.
That a lot of people don't watch today. No.
I'm thinking they don't, because I'm seeing a lot of Undertakers and Austins and.
That they're just not like into anybody right now.
Yeah. Moving on the same site, the DX 2021-7. His number 5 is CM Punk. Why is CM Punk always in the number 5 spot? Number 4 is Randy Orton. There's a first timer.
Yeah.
Number 3 is Shawn Michaels. Number 2 is The Undertaker. And number 1 is Triple H. We're gonna move on to one more, and then we're gonna hop back over into the WU section. Hellfire 11. He doesn't. His top 5. There's no order. It's Stone Cold again, The Rock, The Undertaker, CM Punk, and the first person to actually name a diva on these lists, Trish Stratus.
Wait, well, no. That was like a shock there. I mean, I don't know.
Trish Stratus is on his list of his top 5 of all time.
I don't think I could ever. I'm not trying to be sexist. I swear I'm not. I just don't think I could ever compare a woman wrestler to other men wrestlers. Like, that's just me. I'm not into women's wrestling personally.
Well, I'm not in the. You know who Haley is, right?
Yeah.
I was watching what was I watching? The Royal Rumble. And I was talking to her in the chat room that night, I was like, I told her about the 8-man tag, and it was a total of like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And I talked to her, I was like, now do you see why I don't watch the Divas?
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, yeah. I was like, that's why I don't watch them. Because
it just kind of feel weird. Like, I swear I'm not being sexist. It just kind of feels weird watching a woman wrestle. Like, you know, because there's a lot of pervs out there. Like, TNA thinks they're actually doing something like, you know, oh, this guy, ooh, she's doing a segment. They think they're doing it for wrestling. Oh, no, they're actually doing it for the pervs out there that want to see Velvet Guy.
Yeah. Alright, you want to read off the WU's list?
And this is the username Nemo, Back to Wrestling United. Sorry. Number 5, Edge. Number 4, and 3, Matt and Jeff. I'm guessing okay. Jeff.
Four and 3 is Matt and Jeff.
Yeah. So number 4 is Jeff, and number 3 is Matt. The Hardy Boys, Team Extreme, whatever. Number 2, The Rock, and number 1, Triple H. All right, I'm scrolling down. Okay, Broski Wrestling Unit. All right. This one is from a username Broski. Number 5, Zack Ryder. Number 4, Ultimate Warrior. Number 3, the Kiss Demon. Okay, there's a
there's the first one.
Yeah. Number 2. I'm sorry. Number 2, Viscera. Number 1, The Miz.
Why on earth would you put the Kiss Demon on your top 5? He was only around for like 3 months.
I'm more laughing about Viscera.
Well, Viscera's very agile in the ring.
I know, but still, just like the thought of him as Big Daddy V just makes me crack up every time.
Oh my god. That singlet? Oh, good lord.
Like, dude, I actually bought his action figure.
Oh god.
I think I have it like right over here in my room too, in like this little drawer. Oh my god.
Oh lord.
It's like the most like realistic looking figure I've ever seen in my life. Okay.
Alright. This is a female posting a top 5 list. Well, back on the Game On forums. Claudima. I think that's how she pronounces her name.
Okay.
Her number 5 is John Cena. Well, has he been on anybody's list so far?
No,
it's the first time.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, that's pretty shocking, actually.
This list is actually pretty original. Number 4 is Wade Barrett.
Oh, alright, congrats for putting Wade Barrett over Cena.
Number 3, Brodus Clay.
Okay.
Number 2, CM Punk. And number 1, Chris Jericho.
That was actually a really original list. Like 3, what was that, 3, 4? No, that was 4 new guys, yeah.
Yeah, that's 4 guys that haven't been on the list so far.
Yeah, that's a pretty good list.
Alright, Spamfish from the same site. His has no order. He has Ric Flair, Bret Hart, Razor Ramon, The Ultimate Warrior, and Chris Jericho. How do you feel about that list? We're just getting all kinds of newbies.
Ric Flair. No, I'm just playing.
Well, he's the first person to really put Ric Flair on a list.
Yeah, and Ric Flair has done quite a bit, but I don't really respect him after going to TNA.
Yeah.
I don't respect TNA at all, but you know.
Well, I just want to put out there that my actual podcast group did their podcast tonight, and I didn't get to put down a top 5, so I'm gonna do it after we're done reading off everybody else's. Did you make a list?
Me?
Yes.
I can, no, but I can throw one together, like, right now.
Let's do it after we're done reading off everybody else's.
Yeah. I know I could probably put in it, though, yeah.
Alright, we're gonna go same site. Dizzle17. His number 5 is John Cena. His number 4 is Stone Cold Steve Austin. His number 3 is The Rock. His number 2 is The Undertaker. And his number 1 is Eddie Guerrero.
Is that the first time Eddie Guerrero's been at? No, he's been at number 1 before.
It's the first time he's been on somebody's list.
No, he was on number 1 on somebody that you gave me.
Was he?
Yeah, but still.
Hold on, let me check. Because I'm not paying attention to the list. I'm just giving them to you as I'm going along.
Well, you're not paying attention to your fans.
Oh yeah, Roray had Eddie Guerrero. Alright, where was I? I made me lose my place now. Alright, Soto Nien, I think that's how you pronounce his name. His number 5 is Chris Jericho. 4 is Steve Blackman.
Okay, go ahead.
Number 3 is Goldberg.
Okay.
Number 2 is Shawn Michaels. Alright. Number 1 is Ric Flair.
Dude, I would have like just burst out laughing if you said Steve Blackman and then Goldberg in the same like list.
It is in the same list.
No, not Goldberg, Goldust.
Oh. Well. Alright, I'm gonna read off one more. Go ahead, what were you gonna say?
No, nothing.
Alright, I'm gonna read off one more, and then I'm gonna find, because I advertised on another site too, and I gotta get their list. And last but not least, for Game On right now, we have Salad Loser. Yes, that is his username.
Wait, what was the first word?
Salad Loser.
Okay. That's pretty good.
His order is The Undertaker, Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold, Shawn Michaels, and Brock Lesnar. And there's another first. Lesnar hasn't been on anybody's list.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, think not.
But if that was your list, where would you put Lesnar?
Was Shawn Michaels on the list? Was he number 2?
He was number 4, but it wasn't in order.
Oh, I'd probably put him at number 3. Or number 3 or 4.
You would put it. You would put Lesnar 3 or 4 over a list with Undertaker, Hogan, Austin, and Shawn Michaels. Because that was the list.
Okay, well, okay. Let me think about this. Okay, you got me thinking now. You got me on the spotlight. Probably Shawn Michaels at first. That's just me. Yeah, I couldn't really decide between Stone Cold and The Undertaker. And then probably Hulk Hogan over Brock Lesnar. So, yeah, probably 4 or 5 then.
Alright, you want to read off that one chat that it just gave you?
Yeah, the CB Nash. CB Nash from Wrestling United. I'm guessing no order, so Batista, Ric Flair, Chris Jericho, Edge, CM Punk. And his honorable mentions are Christian, Daniel Bryan, and Chris Benoit.
That's
a pretty legit list.
Yeah, alright. I'm gonna give you 2 more lists right now. These are from the website 4Player Podcast. His username is not Phoenix4PP, it's just Phoenix, by the way.
Okay.
Yes, people, we are going through lists as we're recording.
Yep.
We are doing this on the fly. Same guy from the same site.
Nice name.
Alright, go ahead.
Alright. This room's from Duck Now 3-1. Sorry. 5, Chris Jericho. Number 4, The Undertaker. Number 3, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Number 2, Chris Benoit. Number 1, Shawn Michaels. And let me go, I forgot his username. Phoenix. Number 5, let's scroll down again. Kevin Nash. Number 4, Triple H. Number 3, The New Age Outlaws. Number 2, Lita. Number 1, Chris Jericho.
How many lists did I give you after this? Is it the last one?
I think so, yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna jump back in here to game on. Hello Twitchy is his name. His list is Kane. The Rock. Has Kane been? Oh yeah, Kane's been in the list.
Yeah.
Kane was in the LL's list. Kane, The Rock, Kurt Angle, Shawn Michaels, and Stone Cold.
Alright.
Moving on, The Prophecy. Mick Foley and his 3 personalities, that's all one. We're gonna count it because it's the same guy, just a different gimmick. The Undertaker, Stone Cold, Rock, and Triple H. Let's see if there's any more 4PP lists. There is. I'm not gonna read off what he says about Shawn Michaels because this guy doesn't know wrestling. Yes, people, we are still doing this on the fly.
Yep.
Because we are not prepared. Want to go ahead and read that off?
Alright, sorry. Okay, I wasn't paying attention. What's the username? I'm scrolling up.
SG Copeland, I think. Hold on.
SG, okay.
Yes,
SG Copeland. Number 5 is The Undertaker. Number 4 is Chris Jericho. Number 3, Macho Man Randy Savage. 2, Chris Benoit. Number 1, CM Punk.
Is that his full list?
Yep. And oh wait, special mention. Sorry, I didn't see this. Cody Rhodes, Wade Barrett, The Rock, Kane, and Bryan Danielson.
Interesting. Alright.
I'm probably. We need to just put this like an annotation or something.
Yeah.
Put together who was the most popular out of these lists. Like I'm probably gonna guess Undertaker or Stone Cold.
Yeah, The Rock.
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels has been in a lot of lists.
Yeah.
I'm trying to put together. I'm talking to Travis and Haley right now, and I told them to put together a list, but you know.
The Undertaker has probably been like every 2 or 3 lists.
Yeah. Alright, last one on Game On is from Stay Brutal. Hold on, I think this is the last guy. Yes, last guy. Stay Brutal. His top 5 to 1. Hogan is 5. Foley is 4. Stone Cold is 3. 2 is The Undertaker. And The Rock is 1.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Hold on. Yeah, there's this awkward silence, I'm sorry.
No, it's alright. Oh wait, were you not apologizing to me?
I was apologizing to the crowd that will be watching.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to take the attention off of them. I'm just like... No, it's alright, man. It's all good.
Entertain the people.
So the clownfish says to the snorkel, or... No. I can't remember the exact quote off of Finding Nemo. Well, the clownfish says to the wolf, the mollusk.
You're feeling so bad.
Yeah.
Alright. Do you have a top 5?
Alright, this is probably in no particular order. Roddy Piper. Do you mind if I explain?
Hey, you can if you want.
This is probably the only one I'll explain. Roddy Piper mainly because I didn't even grow up in the era that Roddy Piper was mainly wrestling at or doing anything. I was born in the 90s, so, and pretty much, you know, it's kind of inspiring to me, like that, you know, to be a Hall of Famer and to be considered one of the best. You know, you don't have to be the world champion, you don't have to have the best look, best, you know, body or anything. So that's who I got. The Rock, CM Punk. Who's the other one? I know there was one that was not mentioned a lot. I can't remember right now. Oh well. Kane, mainly because, you know, as a kid I was like enthused with the mask gimmick, or not even as a kid, like growing up, looking back, I was like, oh my gosh, before I knew wrestling was scripted, thought that was he was pretty cool. And Edge. Yeah. There was somebody else I know that was pretty original on my list, but I cannot remember.
Interesting list. Alright, since my podcast, I don't even know if my podcast group did a top 5 because I wasn't here, obviously. So, I'm just gonna do it now. I'm gonna...
No orders.
Hold on. I think Haley just named off like three of her top favorite divas. She said Maurice, Amy Weber, and Joy Giovanni.
I don't even know who that third one is.
Joy Giovanni was the chick who was the manager for Big Show.
Oh, I barely even remember her now. I remember once, like, he was going out to the ring and she gave him a kiss or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I know she is. Oh, it's alright. Taking off while. You know that's the best way I troll?
What's that?
You know how I troll on the Divas forum? Like, nobody ever notices this, but, like, you know, it says name your favorite wrestlers from WWE and TNA, and Indies and the women and all that. Well, I only name like a couple of WWE guys, and I say there's too many to name, and then whenever you go to my indie section, there's like 50 guys on that list. I name like every one of them that I've seen wrestle. I'm like, okay, well, I like CM Punk, I like Daniel Bryan, Dolph Ziggler. There's just too many to name. You scroll down to indies, and they're like, boom!
Yeah. But, alright, cool. I'm gonna go through my list. It was pretty hard to pick a top 5 for this list.
That's how I was thinking.
Because I like so many people that are in the indies and are in the main companies as well.
And then so many people from the past.
Yeah. So it's because I've been watching wrestling a long time.
I haven't even been watching a long time, but I still love a lot of, you know, wrestling stuff. Okay, go ahead.
Like, I've been watching wrestling since like the early 90s. So I have from like 92 until now. And I have almost 2 decades of nothing but wrestling favorites, but I'm getting off track here. Oh my god. There's probably going to be a lot of ties with my list. My number 5 is going to go to Delirious / Ultramantis Black.
That's pretty legit.
And Ultramantis Black actually tweeted to me on Twitter once. So I was like, yes, he tweeted to me. I was like, well, he's my new favorite.
He has an amazing voice. Like, that sounds kind of weird, but like, he sounds awesome on commentary.
Well, Ultramantis is the man. For the people who's gonna listen to this, Ultramantis Black works for Chikara. So go watch it.
Yeah.
My number 4 is Davey Richards. Should I say why? No, I shouldn't. Just go get kicked by him.
Yeah.
You'll know why he's one of the best in the world. My number 3 is like a 6-way tie. It's CM Punk,
Wow, 6-1.
RVD, AJ Styles, Daniel Bryan. Oh, how many did I name so far? CM Punk, AJ Styles, RVD.
That's 4.
Daniel Bryan, it's 4. Tyler Black, that's 5. And Prince Devitt from New Japan.
Oh, dude, before you go, I remember who that other guy that was original, like nobody else is named. T.J. Perkins. He's the man.
The guy from Ring of Honor.
Yeah, and he's in like a lot of other promotions I like, and he's really good.
Yeah. My number 2 is Sting.
Alright.
It's the first time he's been on anybody's list. And my number 1 is The Undertaker.
Oh yeah, the Sting was on as the Crow Sting or whatever.
Oh yeah, I just had a brain fart. I'm talking about like Sting overall, from Surfer Sting, Crow Sting, Wolfpack Sting, just regular Sting, and the Joker. The Joker Sting was my favorite. I like Joker Sting a lot.
I think that's a ripoff.
It may be a ripoff, but it was hilarious.
It's okay, I guess.
It made me laugh. And I mean, it's not really part of the list, but an honorable mention is the whole Main Event Mafia thing. That was
dude, like, that was pretty cool, but they ruined that so badly.
No, my favorite one is where they took over Impact, and Booker T and Kevin Nash were the commentators. Scott Steiner was the ring announcer.
I like the part where they're like in the ring. I can't remember, they were like cutting a promo or something, and it's like empty arena, and Scott Steiner's calling him out Samoa Joe or somebody.
Yeah, he's like, he's fat.
He's fat.
He's fat.
And I love that. Like, Scott Steiner's hilarious. Like, I don't know what's about him. He's not the greatest wrestler in the world, but he's pretty hilarious.
Yeah, he's a great promo artist.
What? What?
Yeah. He talks so fast, though, but you really can't understand. He just rambles, and you can't understand. Alright.
You should do a tag team list sometime.
I was going to, but I have it planned where I was going to get like the top 5, because you saw the post on the site, right?
I think so.
Where I was asking people for Skype names.
Oh, yeah.
Because I wanted to do the top 5 divas and have people from the diva site on the show.
Yeah. Yeah.
But nobody really responded, so I guess I'll be doing that by myself. I just have to get a new voice recorder because the one I had ran out yesterday.
so yeah, if you're saying like women, right? Like women's women's wrestlers.
It doesn't matter, past, present.
Yeah, well, you'll probably do it by yourself.
Yeah.
No.
No, I might get somebody. I don't know.
I'm just saying, I really don't have an opinion. I don't have a horse in that race.
I was going to do tag teams next week with the Game On people, but nobody's responded to my post yet.
I'd love to see some of the tag teams we get in the list, or you guys get in the list, whatever. That'd be pretty interesting.
Yeah, but, yeah.
I can see something like now, like, what do they call it, the Prince of Justice Hood, or whatever? Prince League of Justice Hood, or whatever, in TNA.
The what? Oh, the Justice League, whatever?
The Prince League of Justice League, or I can't remember what it was. And it was Eric Young as Super Eric,
Sharkboy Curry Man.
Dude, that was awesome.
Curry Man's hilarious.
Can you... I wonder if, like, Curry Man, like, actually sold more merchandise than Christopher Daniels.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it.
He probably got more ratings than Christopher Daniels. I mean, I love Christopher Daniels as a wrestler, but, like, he's not the greatest promo guy. Like, he doesn't even...
Yeah.
He doesn't even really have a look unless he's, like, got his face, like, completely shaved off. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he has his eyebrows off, his hair, he's bald.
Well, he's supposed to be, like, gothic, kinda.
Yeah, but, like, I'm not judging people, but most gothic people, you know, have long hair and like, eyebrows and everything. Jeez, he ain't got no hair.
I remember when he was stalking Sting, he had, like, the beard and the goatee and the black makeup thing.
Yeah, the thing over his eye. He was so cool in that jacket, though. I love that jacket he used to wear.
Yeah.
Yeah, it made him look like a priest or whatever. Well, that's off topic.
Yeah, but alright, we're getting off topic here. I think I'm gonna end it on that note.
Yeah.
Because I want to get this on YouTube by tomorrow at the latest. Alright guys, that is the end of the first episode ever of the community show. There will be more. I do not know when, but there will be more. Say goodbye, Rory.
Bye. Oh yeah, comment or whatever for more of me, yeah, because I'm the best.
Comment on the video below. So follow us on at twitter.com/archiveWrestling, thearchiveWrestling.com. No, blah, 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 blah. I'm getting all tongue-tangled again. thearchivewrestling.tumblr.com, facebook.com/archivewrestling, youtube.com/archivewrestling. If you're not hearing us on YouTube, episode 18 was recorded tonight. It should be up hopefully by Sunday or Monday, depending on when Greg wants to stop being lazy and actually do this. But this is Mike signing off, and we're done.
That was pretty interesting. My favorite's Chiri. I really like Chiri. He's pretty good.